Hey Leo, this is your August 2018 love reading. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check your Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. If you don't know what those are, or if you don't know what yours are, I'll provide a link below where you can get your natal chart, and that will tell you where all your placements are. And it's free. I don't read reversals unless I feel that that's the intended message. Like, share, and subscribe, please. I've laid out 3 romance angel cards. I'll be using the Gilded Tarot for the overall message and Weight Universal to clarify. And at the end, I'm going to pull 3 angel answers card. And what I want you to do is think of a question, focus on it, whatever card stands out to you the most. That's to answer your question. Excuse my voice. I just woke up because I needed a nap because this lunar eclipse is killing my energy. But I also want to say happy birthday to all my Leos. I'm a Leo. My birthday is 8/8. So it's Leo season and I'm ready for it. Okay, so let's get all in your business and look what we have in your reading. Okay. If you heard crinkling, that was my notes from my beginning, so don't forget anything because I forget things. Okay, so we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this basically could be you or the person you're watching this video about. Basically, maybe they're in a relationship that's super controlling and they need to leave so you guys can be together. Or it could possibly just be you freeing yourself from things like the past. Like maybe you're holding on to stuff from people that have hurt you in the past. It's time to let it go. I know sometimes it's hard to do that, and sometimes you feel like the other person doesn't deserve forgiveness. But forgiveness is really basically for yourself. Because while you're over here being upset and hurt, they're out living their life. They're not even thinking about the fact that they hurt you. What I did was, I did a lot of that this year. But what I did was I wrote the people that hurt me letters and told them exactly how I felt, how it made me feel, and then I burned them and let them back into the universe. And believe it or not, it made me feel a lot lighter. So some of you may want to do that. Some of you might want to do a cord cutting if you have people that you just can't get rid of and you're stuck with them, or it seems like it. Okay, and the next card that we have is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of you are currently trying to manifest your soulmate. You're, asking the universe, like, this is what I want. I'm tired of just being with any old body. I want my soulmate. I want that real, true love. And then for the third card, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Just make sure that, you keep a positive mindset, because when we are negative, like when we say, I don't have such and such, all the universe hears is don't, which keeps it out of your life. So you want to spin things in a positive light. There's a few words you don't want to ever use when you're trying to manifest things. Don't is one of them. I forget what the other ones are. You should probably Google them. But you want to stay optimistic. So you want to stay positive. Also, when you're positive, you're a much happier person, which attracts people. Okay. So then for our first card, we have Temperance. And this is about balance. This is about divine timing. This is about being patient. I know for us Leos, but for me, patience is not our strongest suit. Okay. Then we have the Moon card. This can represent Cancer. But this is about intuition. It can also be about lies or secrets, something that's unknown. That's what the moon's about, the unknown things. So like when we have a lunar eclipse, a lot of the time secrets will come out, and there will be light shed on them. Then we have the Emperor, which can represent Taurus, and I think Aries, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But this is a man, he knows exactly what he wants. He runs an empire, like he's a boss. He's somebody that if he carries the negative traits of the Emperor, then he can be controlling. And then we have the Justice card, and this is about balance. This is about karma and making things right, things turning out in whoever has been the person who's right, is things turning out in their favor. I think this also can represent Libra because it's justice, the scales, which would be Libra. Then we have the Hangman. The Hangman can be talking about you're not ready to act, you're stuck, you're there, you're hanging around, you're trying to gain new perspective. It can also be about finally getting new perspective, but this man, he's willingly hanging there by himself. So sometimes this is just us taking a pause to figure out what it is that we want. Then we have the Death card, and this can represent Scorpio, but it also represents the ending of things, and it can also represent transformation. So some of you might have been very patient on a situation, and some secrets came out, and you decided to really stop and think about it, and you felt stuck and hanging around. You weren't sure like what was going to be justice for you guys, but I think that's coming to a close. I think anything that's hidden from you that you don't know in this situation is going to come out. And if you are dealing with somebody who is controlling, I think you're just going to get unstuck and end it. Or it's going to transform, and this person is now going to be fair and just instead of being controlling. Like, they know you're done, they know you're fed up, and so they really want to just change their way. So they try to do that. Then we have the Six of Wands, and this is about, to me in this deck, this card always looks like surrendering. I know traditionally it means like you've been through a lot, but you know, you've used up almost all your resources, but you still have some fight left in you. I see this card as surrendering just because of how he's kneeling, and I always think that way and not the traditional way on this card. So this could be a fire sign. This could be you, where, you know, you're just, you're tired and you're ready to just give in and like let things fall where they fall. And then we have the King of Swords. This could be an air sign. It could be a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, and they've been like really trying to control the situation, and they know they have feelings for you, but they're trying not to let you see them. Then we have the King of Cups, which is a water sign, which would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And this king, he's mature, he's emotional, but he's in control of his emotions, and he's emotionally mature. Now, the air sign king, the King of Swords, he's more logical. Like, he doesn't really think with his heart. He more so has to like roll it around in his head, think about what's the most logical step. He thinks kind of listening to his heart is a crazy idea because your heart doesn't think, your brain does. So maybe whoever's taking on this energy, whether it be an air sign or whether it be some other sign taking on that energy, maybe they've surrendered to the idea of being open and emotional with you, or they're going to be. Then we have the Knight of Swords. So maybe after they decide to rush in with that, you know, rush in, offer you love. Because here you are, Leo. Well, here we are. Yay. Because we're the sun. And this can also represent, this is like one of the happiest cards in the tarot. But this represents Leo. And it also can represent just overwhelming happiness. Maybe this happiness shed light on these secrets. And then we have the Fool, which this can represent Aries. And it's all about a leap of faith, a new beginning. So maybe whoever this is here that decides to offer you love, or realizes that it's okay sometimes to think with our heart, maybe they're realizing that they want to take this leap of faith with you because you are the one for them. All right, let's clarify some cards and see what else, get deeper into this. All right. Now, Leo, I've tried to do this video like 5 times. This lunar eclipse today is killing me because not only am I a Leo sun, so it's affecting me, but I'm also an Aquarius rising, so it's double affecting me. And I'm just like, I really need to get these out because I want to get them out. So I think tonight I'm just doing the Leo one because I really want to give this to you guys because it's your birthday. Well, it's our birthday. So I want to get yours out. And tomorrow I think I want to finish up the other ones, but I'm going to really try to do them tonight. I'm just really tired. This lunar eclipse. Ugh. And then we have like 5 planets that are in retrograde, including Mercury. So, yeah. It's been working my nerves. Please tell me why Temperance is here. Alright, here are your cards. And I apologize for... Okay, so looks like you, Leo, because we have the sun, have been patient. And then we got the 4 of Wands. So you guys have been patient about some kind of relationship. And then we have our love situation. And we have the sun, the Moon card, and the Page of Cups. So maybe you secretly want to offer somebody some love, or they secretly want to offer you some love, but it's not known to you. And since we have the Moon twice, like, it's definitely something hidden. It might not be a bad secret. It could just be the simple fact that they have feelings for you and they want a relationship with you. But they're not ready to tell you, or maybe they're in a relationship and they can't tell you yet. But I think for some of you, they felt that for a while and just haven't told you. Please clarify the Moon card. Why is the Moon card here? So, for some of you, it could be a secret about definitely a relationship. Whether it be somebody that wants one with you, or whether it be somebody that is ready to leave. Or maybe you have a secret where you're ready to leave the person that you're with because they're controlling and you're not happy. All right. And then I also got, again, I'm not recording this again. I apologize. This fell. But this has happened like 4 or 5 times, and I just... I apologize. I won't be knocking this over in the future. Okay, so then we also got the 3 of Cups. So some could have you in a third-party situation. So that might be the secret, where you think everything's happy and it's not, because they have a wife. Or this could very be a hidden pregnancy. Like somebody out there is pregnant and they're hiding it because the person has a wife. They might be juggling two people, it could be, oh, I hate to say this, but it could be somebody's hiding their pregnancy because they don't know who the father of their child is because they've been juggling two people. Oh, sorry. That's what I'm getting. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So I think maybe you're being defensive because you maybe this came out possibly today because of the lunar eclipse, but I think you really feel like you need to defend yourself from whatever the situation is going on. All right, let's see what else we got. And I swear I will try not to knock over my camera. I am so sorry about that, Leo. Like, I've really tried to do this a bunch of times, and it's every time I knock over my camera. So we got the Seven of Pentacles, which is about putting in work, paying attention to detail. And this is with the Emperor. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So this could definitely be somebody you're in a relationship, like a committed relationship, a marriage, or this could be the person that you're thinking about is in a committed relationship or a marriage. Could also be a third-party situation because we have the Three of Cups next to the Three of Pentacles. And then we have Temperance. So maybe some of you are just waiting for this committed relationship to be done so you can be with that person. And yeah, so I think some of you are trying to leave this person. This can represent Capricorn too, but the Devil is about obsession. It's about controlling. It's about being bound to somebody. It's about, it can be about passion. But so maybe you're waiting for the person that you're with to leave whoever is the controlling person in their life. And maybe they feel bound to that person. And yeah, you're waiting for them to leave. Okay, so let's... All right, yeah. So you're hanging around. You're waiting for judgment. You're waiting for them to decide and figure out what they want. And here we go again. For a death card, we got the Hangman. So you're hanging around waiting for something to die so that you can offer some love, or you can get an offer of love, and you want him to come in quickly, or you're going to come in quickly with a offer of love when that ends. Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Oh, here we go. All right. So, yeah, we got the Nine of Wands again. So, you're surrendering after, you know, fighting everything because you're surrendering, or the person you want to be with is surrendering. So, this can go vice versa. So, everything I've said can be vice versa. Because you want this Ace of Cups. You want this brand new relationship, this new love. This overflowing love. And then for the King of Swords, we have... Tell me about the King of Swords is here. This could definitely be someone from your past because we got the Six of Cups. This could be somebody you've known since you were a child, or just somebody that makes you feel very childlike. Let me tilt this down. There we go. When you're with them, like, you guys just, everything is always light and fun, and like, you guys just, you know, you keep it fun. I mean, I'm not saying nothing happens, but, you know, but as far as when you guys are around each other, you guys feel like kids again. So then we have the Strength card, which is Leo. This might be also saying be strong because there is victory. And this is the Five of Swords, and this is like somebody winning out at somebody else's expense. But this could also just be victory, and maybe these two people ended up together, and this person who was not the best person for one of the people is now sad that they just didn't treat them right. And then we also have you again. So we have the King of Wands. So maybe you just need to be strong, and eventually you're going to get victory. But of course, you know, when it comes to relationships and stuff, there's a potential for people to get hurt. All right, in the King of Cups, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and this is all about planting your seed, you know, waiting for your crops to ripen and collecting your harvest. So maybe you're ready to start offering some love so you can watch something grow with somebody. We got the Knight of Swords, but we got a bunch of cards that came out. So I think after some conflict, some sneaky behavior, this tower came crashing down. And now whoever, you or them, they're ready for a leap of faith and a new beginning, because they now have clarity and they know that you two are meant to be together. So they're going to rush in. So I think you're going to get a message that's really going to bring some clarity to the situation. It could be over the internet. You might also take a trip where somebody tells you something that really brings clarity to you. But like, I think this person could be watching you. The Nine of Pentacles is a single woman. So some of you that are single, you're about to get some clarity through messages. It could be text messages. It could be a trip. It could be social media, something like that. But the Eight of Swords is all about quick communication. Okay, so and of course the Fool came out with a bunch of cards. They don't really make sense. So let's clarify the Fool. So, High Priestess. This is about secrets too. But it's also about using your intuition. So, some of you have to really listen to your intuition so you can have that new beginning, that leap of faith. Because maybe you're like, well, I don't know what to do. But you need to listen to your inner guidance. And the Queen of Pentacles, this is like the wife card. So possibly some of you could be getting married to whoever this is you're thinking of. It may not be in August, but it could be heading that direction. This is like the wife card, the girlfriend card. So maybe you'll just be their girlfriend by the end of August. But she's very stable. Or maybe the person that, you know, is your soulmate that you're calling in is very stable. But they're also nurturing and stuff like that. All right, so let's do our angel answer cards. And I'm so sorry about dropping you guys earlier. I promise I did not mean it. Like, why? I just need to get through this. But this lunar eclipse is like, ridiculous. So let me just clear all these off. All right, that's good enough. So, okay. So I want you guys to think of your question. And hold on, I dropped some on the floor. And you could probably pause the video and meditate on your question, and then decide which card do you think sticks out the most to you, or which are you drawn to, 1, 2, or 3, and pick that card, and that'll be the answer to your question. Okay, so shuffle one more time, and then we can get your answer, Leo, my tribe. All right, here we go. One more. All right, Divine Spirit, please give me 3 answers for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please, 3 answers to their questions. As a matter of fact, let's just make it everybody, because I'm sure there are cross watchers, which I welcome. Okay, so here's card number 1, which was, can I have 2 more cards, please? Two more cards, please. Yeah, see this lunar eclipse, I'm like, we don't want to tell you anything. All right, here's card number 2. One more card, please. They really don't want to tell me. One more card, please. One more card. Okay. All right, so card number 3. Okay, so those of you that picked card number 1, your answer is helpful people. So some of you may need some help with whatever it is that you really want. And there are going to be people around you that are helpful and trying to help you with your goal. And card number 2, within the next few weeks. So whatever you're asking about is about to happen, just not yet. In the next few weeks, it's going to happen. And card number 3, we have don't stop. So whatever you're doing, don't stop. Keep doing it. It's working. You're on the right path. It just takes some time. Okay, Leo, that was your reading, and I really want to wish you a happy birthday again. Whoop, whoop, Leo season. I'll be back to do mid-month, and I'm going to probably try to do other things. I just don't know yet what I'm going to do, so I don't really have a schedule yet. I know that I'll be doing mid-months, and I'll be doing, like, monthlies, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to do some other stuff. I just need to figure out what it is. But I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday, all my Leos. Or if your birthday already passed, I hope you had a wonderful birthday, and I hope that all your birthday wishes come true. But I will see you in mid-month. Bye.